Welcome to Everyday English Stories. Today's story is called The Lost Kitten. Listen carefully and relax. After the story, we will learn 6 useful words together. It was a cold, rainy afternoon in early spring. Lena was reading a book at home when she heard a strange sound. It was coming from the front door. She opened the door and looked outside. A tiny kitten was sitting on the doorstep. It was soaking wet and shaking with cold. Lena felt sorry for the poor little thing. She picked it up gently and carried it inside. She wrapped it in a warm towel and dried it carefully. At first, the kitten was frightened and hid under the sofa. Lena spoke to it in a soft, calm voice. Little by little, the kitten began to trust her. She warmed up some milk and put it in a bowl. The kitten drank every drop and started to relax. Lena wondered where it had come from. She decided to ask around the neighborhood. She knocked on a few doors, but nobody recognized the kitten. So she made a poster with a photo and her phone number. She put it up on a tree near the bus stop. The next morning, her phone rang. A young boy named Tom was on the line. He had lost his kitten 2 days before. He came over right away with his mother. The moment he saw the kitten, his face lit up. "Pepper," he cried. "I thought I would never see you again." The kitten jumped straight into his arms. Tom thanked Lena again and again. He was over the moon to have his pet back. From that day on, Tom often visited Lena. A small act of kindness had turned into a lasting friendship. Now let's learn 6 words from the story. Doorstep. The step in front of a door. For example, a tiny kitten was sitting on the doorstep. Frightened. Afraid or scared. For example, at first, the kitten was frightened and hid under the sofa. Neighborhood. The area around where you live. For example, she decided to ask around the neighborhood. Poster. A printed notice you put on a wall or tree. For example, so she made a poster with a photo and her phone number. To light up, a face. To suddenly look very happy. For example, the moment he saw the kitten, his face lit up. Over the moon. Extremely happy and delighted. For example, he was over the moon to have his pet back. That's the end of today's story. Try to listen again and repeat the sentences out loud. We post new episodes every day, so please subscribe and turn on notifications. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.